This is Christophe Douat, CEO of Medincell. Welcome to our audio conference following the press release of our half-year financial results. You can post your questions directly in the chat section on the right-hand side of your screen. The press release and the half-year report are available also on our investor website. Jaime Arango, our CFO, will now take over.
Thank you very much, Christophe. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm going to present you the financial highlights of our first semester. If you want clarifications, do not hesitate to send your questions, as Christophe just mentioned. What is important to remember is that we execute as planned. First, we still benefit from a strong financial visibility. At the end of September, we had 16.1 million euros in cash and cash equivalent and 4.7 million euros of non-risky financial assets. As a reminder, at the start of this period, 6 months earlier, we had 21.3 million euros in cash and cash equivalent and 4.6 million euros in financial assets. During this first half, we received the payment of the second tranche from the European Investment Bank of 7.5 million euros. There's still 5 million euros that can be drawn under conditions. During these first 6 months, we increased our revenues to reach 3.9 million euros. This is more than double, with a 117% growth compared to the same period last year. We received in particular a milestone payment related to the authorization to start phase 1 clinical trials for the NDC-TJK program. We're also compensated for our formulation activities by partners, including the Gates Foundation. I'd also like to stress out that as of September 30, we had not yet received the payment of the research tax credit for an amount of 2.5 million euros, which does not appear in our operating cash flow. Second, our current operating expenses are under control and in line with our expectations. They reached 11.9 million euros during the semester. This is an increase of 42%, but it's worth noting that almost 75% of these additional expenses come directly from the development of our product portfolio. In doing so, we're in line with our strategy of funding the progression of our product portfolio as planned during the IPO. So, we're passing now to the stage of becoming a pharma company. Indeed, our objective remains to reach the profitability. It's the DNA of the company since its inception. It should come with the increase in revenue from milestones and sales royalties of our first products. Now, Christophe, your turn to continue.
Thank you, Jaime, and thank you to all of you who listen to us today. Everything continues to progress well, and news are rich for Medincell. First, the third antipsychotic of our partner Teva, MDC-ANG, started its former preclinical activities this summer. Teva has also received FDA approval to initiate clinical developments in August of the second antipsychotic product, NDC-TJK. End of August, we also launched an animal health activity to realize the financial potential of our technology in this field. We have started an exploratory program with the Gates Foundation for HIV prevention in September. This is our second collaboration with the foundation. For all this news, you can find press releases on our website. We keep growing our team with senior talent to enable our evolution toward a full-fledged pharma company. In particular, we are welcoming a new Chief Business Officer who joined us beginning of summer, Gaël Léveder. One of his objectives is to increase our partnerships. Indeed, the maturity of our technology, which is now in 3 clinical trials, including 1 in phase 3, obviously increases our attractiveness with potential partners. Now, let's go into some significant post-closing events that happened after September 30th. Last week, we announced the signing of a major agreement with the Gates Foundation for a global amount of up to $19 million over 4 years for the MDC WWM program. As a reminder, we own the marketing rights of the product worldwide, including the United States. We have just received an update from our partner Teva on the 3 antipsychotic products developed with our technology. MDC IRM phase 3 is progressing well. The up-to-date new projections from our partner is that interim analysis will be expected in the second half of 2020, contingent upon the projected recruitment rate and patient relapse events. First in human for MDC TJK started. It's good news that shows the confidence of our partner. It also shows with this third product in clinicals that we have a versatile technology platform. This is rare in the industry. As a conclusion, I would like to thank the whole MedinCell team as well as our partners who, semester after semester, allow us to advance the products towards market authorization. Before we answer the questions we received on the chat, I'd like to let you know that the transcript will include translation of the ones we received during the French session. So let's see about the questions. The first question we have is, can you give us more details on the animal health program? So right now, we have kept the API used in this first initial program confidential. We just mentioned in our press release end of August that this first product would target post-surgery pain and inflammation. We haven't given any other detail yet on other programs. The next question is, why did you stop the development of MDC DOM? Here, I should probably step back and explain that every time we start a new formulation program, MDC DOM was only in the early formulation stage, we do very thorough analysis of the medical unmet need, of the potential TPP specifications of the product, of the potential sales forecast, reimbursement pricing, compatibility with the technology, competition, full market assessment, intellectual property as well. And it is only once we have green lights that we move a program at the formulation stage. But we don't stop there. Every 3 months, we hold what we call strategic investment reviews, where we reassess all those issues for every program we have into development. During the last strategic investment review, which we held for MDC DOM, we realized that some of the updated market assessment did not match our initial market evaluations. And so we decided to stop the program. Any more questions? Well, I think this is the end of our English session. I would like to thank our English participants. I would like to mention again that we will keep you informed of all new events, in particular, all information. Oh, I see one more question. Rovi has announced the completion of its DORIA risperidone LAI clinical program in September, with NDA MAA in the near future. What will be the impact on TV 46000 MDC IRM? Obviously, we are fully aware with our partner of all programs, that are potential competition. I cannot comment more than that on the competitive position of our program, other than we have a very productive collaboration with our partner on IRM, and the program is moving forward, as I mentioned earlier, in its phase 3. I have no more questions. I would like again to thank you for participating to our call. Full transcripts will be available on the web. We will see you again in 6 months. And in the meantime, we will hold potential shareholder and investor events, both in Montpellier and in Paris. I would like to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you.